There we go. Oh yeah. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily quick and dirty update on what's happening. Disgusting or beautiful, as you see on the chart. Jewel yesterday, when we were dumping down like 2-3%, Jewel was like disgusting, and I'm like beautiful. So we're gonna try to look at the chart and try to figure out whether this was actually a disgusting move down or a beautiful move down. So I think that's the most important case right now. This is gonna be a quick and dirty update. I don't have a lot of time, so we're gonna go really quick over the chart, whether this is good or bad and what's actually happening on the chart. We're gonna draw some nice lines and so forth, but I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna show you why. So just right now, I did post a chart on Twitter, on Telegram channel, on YouTube channel. I posted this chart over here, and pop quiz, A, B, or C. What do you guys think, right? And this chart is actually just inverted Bitcoin chart, but I want to draw it so people don't notice it immediately, where it's gonna go up, sideways, or down. And this is what are you gonna say? This is it's up for discussion. So we're gonna look a little bit at the real chart and what's actually happening. So if you go to the daily time frame, you'll see the exact same chart. You invert the chart, you go something like this over here, and that's the chart, right? This chart, this part of the chart is this part of the chart. So the question is whether we're gonna go towards upside over here like this, go sideways, or go towards downside. It was just a quick pop quiz, what people think. You might have your ideas, but we're gonna talk about what's actually happened. So let's look at a real chart and see what's actually happened yesterday. On the daily time frame, we didn't we did break the 50 moving average support down here. We opened below. Right now we are bouncing up a little bit over here, but this move towards downside was actually at most 2.57%, pull back up to 1%, still dropping down a little bit over here. Could we see a bigger drop towards downside? I mean, technically we can, but I'm going to show you that we are on the support right now, and everything still looks nice and dandy. Now let's go a little bit small time frames over here. Just look at this part over here. Now what you're going to see on this part up here, there's actually a very nice line if we eliminate this move over here. So this is some kind of overextension, some kind of anomaly up there, but there is this channel up here, either this channel over here or something like this goes over here, give or take. Maybe something like this, give or take. We're still dumping down in a channel towards downside over here, very speedy. And right now this move up here didn't come all the way down to the bottom, so there is actually a very good chance for this to actually break towards upside and continue in this direction over here. So on the small time frames, on the 4-hourly time frame, this actually looks very good. Oftentimes when you have these kind of channels, the channels will be touching bottom lines and top lines over here, and it will be zooming very fast. It is at the very end of the channel that something interesting happens. This move goes either to the midline up here and fails to get all the way towards top. This is often very bearish and it breaks down. On the other hand, if it goes all the way top and fails to come back down to the bottom, comes something like this over here, then there is a bigger chance to actually break towards the upside, because the bears are actually getting weaker and weaker. So right now we see over here that if there is this over here as a channel, we are not getting all the way down to the bottom, we are just getting somewhere to the middle. Right now this move, the bearish moves are getting weaker, so that means there is a very good chance right now to bounce towards the upside. Also, our theory was that this will be a double bottom over here. This will be a double bottom disregarding this move towards the upside, because this is inflation numbers and FOMC move that played a little bit. But over here we said there is a very good chance to create some kind of double bottom. We did create that double bottom over here. This was going inside a rising wedge over here and then dumped down below the support level. But you can see up here we just climbed back above the support level up here. Right now, again, as you remember from the channel that I just drew, this is actually looking that it might actually bounce over here. So on the small time frames, it does look like it might actually bounce, so we're gonna keep that in mind. We're also gonna keep that in mind for tonight, because tonight we're gonna trade again. If you are been living under a rock, we are doing this $227 to a million trading challenge every day, and so far it's going so good. Last 2 trades was a losses, but there is that. That's life. You're welcome to come and join us and watch that. Now on the bigger time frames over here, what is actually happening? Is this going towards downside over here? Because we just said that this might actually bounce up a little bit over here. Now how much big bounce is gonna be and stuff like that, it really doesn't matter, because these are small time frames. But during the day and stuff like that, the next days, I think this might actually bounce a little bit. Now the most interesting part is the inverted chart, because it's easier to see an inverted chart, the normal chart up here, and there is this line over here that goes something like this over here. from the top over here, this top up here, and you see. So you can see up here that we are actually getting really nice touches up here at the top, and right now we're coming to this point over here where we are looking for a move towards the downside. So that's why I said, you know, what's more likely, you know, just breaking towards the upside up here, you know, consolidating over here, maybe breaking up here and doing, you know, more consolidation part over here in the move, or breaking towards the downside. Again, it's up for discussion, but I'll tell you my my take on this chart over here. So if you pop the moving averages, I'm going to explain to you how this oftentimes works, and we're going to go a little bit to higher time frames, because on higher time frames you can actually see this. So especially this 10 and 20 moving average, the white and red line, are very important. Oftentimes when you have a big dump towards the downside, there will be these moving averages that are following the chart. And how these bottoms play out, they tend to, you know, try to go up to the moving averages. They get rejected. The moving averages continue towards downside. They try again to get to the more. Sorry, they try again to get to the moving average. They get again drop towards downside. Over here, somewhere at the bottom up here, they get oftentimes this move towards downside. You know, some kind of spring, and then they actually manage to break the moving averages, and they continue towards upside. So what we see over here right now are these very first move where we had first rejection up here, second rejection up here, so maybe go a little bit more down over here, then we have some kind of, you know, third rejection over here towards upside, and then you know, eventually this gets above the moving averages and continue on the other side. So I still believe this actually is going to go towards downside, meaning towards upside over here, because over here we are just getting these very first rejections. So right now the way I see it, you know, we can still hit the 20 moving averages. That's something around 63k levels over here. So if this goes a little bit, you know, but I do believe that the stronger that this is going to get rejected, and it's going to break the support level. It is very important to break the support level, because this this resistance level, support level, resistance level, because there is a whole bunch of liquidity to pick up here. So imagine if you want to go short, right? Imagine if you want to go short over here, and you got some kind of big money to put in, you know, millions and millions of dollars. It's really hard to go short over here, because everybody already short the market. Nobody's going long. So what you need is, you need to break the resistance level. You need to get all of these shorts over here, because there is a whole bunch of shorts over here right now being created towards downside. I'm looking to break this level towards downside. Whole bunch of shorts being created. So if you manage to break up here, you get a number one, you get a short squeeze, people close their positions, but you get a, you know, you get a whole bunch of foam up here where you can put new shorts and then dumping towards the downside, right? So this move towards upside is very likely, because this over here is very nice, very nice resistance level up here at 72k. Just like every single time up here, you know, once we create this very nice resistance level, like horizontal level, these tends to break very harshly towards upside, and they go faster. And right now this move, I don't think it's gonna go, you know, that fast, but I think it's gonna go fast up here, and then eventually it's gonna go back below the 10-20 moving average over here, and then it's gonna be pretty much over eventually at one point, right? But this move towards upside, I think it is very likely still. We still haven't broken the major levels of resistance like you just saw over here. If you, this is the line, this line is not broken. I was trying to thinking, you know, how else can you actually draw this line? Can you draw something like this? Over here, still holding on the weekly time frame. I've been looking at also the three-day time frame, stuff like that, trying to figure out, maybe over here it's getting a little bit broken and stuff like that. You know, where is the correct line? Unfortunately, we don't have line anymore, so you know, he cannot tell us where the correct line is. But the way we see it right now is still not broken. Everything, it looks nice and dandy. Now, when it gets broken, it's a little bit too late. But when we look at the chart over here, like inverted chart and these moving averages, you know, there has been time where you have broken the 10-20 moving average and then right back down again. That can also happen, some kind of spring over here towards the downside. Regardless, I think that, you know, before the bull market is over, we will break the 72k level and go into this area over here before something happens. So right now we are still in some consolidation patterns over here. Nothing much is actually happening. Let me draw the channel over here that we have had for a while over here, something like this. So you can see up here that technically we can break the 10-20 moving average and go all the way up here, something like 58k levels again for the second time, and then get rejected from that. But I don't believe that is going to happen, because over here we had the 1, 2, 3 tries to break the resistance level over here, or technically support level up here. And right now this over here is failing, goes up here and then breaks towards downside over here. So we are looking for this move towards downside. Bitcoin dominance right now today is a little bit down, but yesterday it was up, if I remember correctly, over there. Let me go into first in small time frames, and I already got some kind of lines over here. You'll see that this latest move on Bitcoin's dominance up here has been going towards upside. This 4-hour time frame, it is already curving towards downside. It's already doing this curvature up here, and right now it's falling again towards the downside, which is actually very, very good. It's doing this at a very resistance level where it should get rejected. So if you look at a bigger time frames over here, you can see up here this resistance level of the previous channel. Right now it's right now curving towards downside. It can still pop towards upside. We still don't see major, I mean, it's just small time frame, so you know, it can, for whatever reason, if you just want, you know, just to pop up here towards upside, I mean, technically it can do that, but there are triple top over here right now, and you know, that might actually go towards downside. Over here there was also triple top over here on the chart. You can see up here, and we said we already got triple top, we should drop down, and it did break up towards upside above that. So over here we got triple top again. This tends to break towards downside, but you know, for whatever reason, it might actually break a little bit towards upside again. But I think right now, you know, will this happen 2 times in a row? I don't think so. I think this is gonna break down over here and continue to the support level and then break support level. So dominance does look weak, even though it's still going a little bit up and sideways over here on the bigger time frames. So there is that. Ethereum right now also pulled back down to the moving averages down here on the weekly time frame, 10 moving average. You'll see on the daily time frame up here yesterday we had created this very, very nice doji up here on the chart, which might also indicate that you know, Ethereum is gonna play out towards upside. Ethereum's are up right now a lot more. It's up 1.6%, while Bitcoin's only up 0.3%. Ethereum Bitcoin chart up here again is curving a little bit towards upside. It's bouncing nicely off of this 10-20 moving average over here, holding the support level. But as you remember, on the monthly time frame, we already called it Ethereum is already king of the hill right now. It is already broken the resistance level, the bullish engulfing candle up here above the 10 moving average. Up here, this is just a pullback. I still believe right now that, you know, strongly that Ethereum is gonna break towards upside. And the newest rumor right now is some kind of Bloomberg expert or somebody from Bloomberg said that ETFs, sorry, not ETFs, yeah, ETFs, Ethereum ETFs are coming in June. So we are right now in in July, 2nd July or something like that, in at least in July. So we are right now, you got two more weeks of June, and then we got ETFs on Ethereum, maybe. But right now that's a big talk of time. You gotta understand that Bitcoin has no more, you know, Bitcoin is kind of done the way I see it, right? There is no more ETF stock. All institutions bought it. BlackRock bought ETFs. All of the big institutions bought. The only people that needs to buy right now the FOMO in is the rest of the people, the retail, right? The only interest, and you know, XRP has no more hype, because you know, the case is won right now. There is nothing else, right? And the only thing we have left right now when it comes to the hype is this Ethereum ETF, right? At least that's the next hype. I don't know, maybe there is gonna be some kind of other hype, but right now Ethereum ETF is really, really high on a likely list or a statistic list or whatever, you know, gambling list to happen. And if that happens, you know, we pump to the moon. Guys, finally back to the chat. How you guys doing? This was just a quick dirty update. What's up, Yuri? How you doing, man? Rotten cheese. Caesar coins. How you doing? I'm buying until we go to 0. I will be buying at 0. 64,625 price level on Bitcoins look juicy to take along. What do you say? 62.4. I don't know where is 62.4 right now. 64.2. Oh, that's all the way down there. Let me see up here for all the. I don't know. I mean, it already looks juicy to me. I mean, maybe there is some kind of, you know, double bottom over here, you know, 64, what is it, 6 up here, and then do this move up here. I mean, it could happen. I mean, it could be double bottom. You could just, you know, because over here you had a double bottom up here. You're gonna have double bottom, double bottom, double bottom. How many double bottoms are you gonna have? Right, double bottom up here, because if this start breaking up here towards upside up here, I think it's gonna go a little bit higher towards upside. But you know, can it do another one of these moves? Maybe. We actually haven't looked that much at indicators today, and we're gonna not do that. We're gonna do that tomorrow. But you know, we're gonna look at the versions and stuff like that. Van Tam, hi, how you doing, man? Need my opinion? Yeah, man, Captain, I need your opinion. How you doing? How to sell Bitcoin? No, how to sell Litecoin to USD on spot market Bybit? Are you serious? You've been here a while. You know how to sell Litecoin to USD on spot bar. You just go to spot, find Litecoin, and you know sell. I don't know what to tell you, man. Where is Mladen? We don't know. One day he just left the chat. He didn't say goodbye or anything like that, so we have no idea what happened to Mladen. At least I don't know what happened to Mladen. Maybe somebody knows and not telling me. I don't know. Maybe he's mad at me. I don't know. Maybe you know bought his yacht. And you know that's my best analysis on what happened to Mladen. He bought the yacht, he sold his bags, you know, and he went and did something else. Maybe something else happened. I don't know. I did send him a message. I heard nothing from him either from X or Twitter, or from X or Telegram. So you know, I have no other way to contact him. So if he does answer one day, you know, we'll know. Until then, we just hope he's doing well and that he's on his yacht with you know, wife and kids and have a nice time. One day, 64, 621 is previous support and resistance level. 64, 61. There is nothing there, not on the weekly time frame, literally nothing there. On the daily time frame over here, 64, 1. I mean, there is some resistance level over here at 63.9 or something like that. I don't know how you found that, man. If you check April 2024 highs and May 24 4 hourly. Okay, let's go to 4 hourly time frame. Let's do the check over here. Let's remove the lines. What we are on right now on 4 hourly. So April 2024 high. April. Wow, you can do that, man. You can look at this resistance level for over here, man. This is a 4 hourly time frame. April 2024 high. There we go. And May 2024. So just basically the entire range. If you have this big chart and you have this many candles, what you have to do is you have to go up the time frame. You have to go up the time frame. Now over here on the weekly time frame, now you have like 10 candles. Now you can actually draw the resistance levels, right? So support level is down here, support level is up here, support level is up there, so resistance level. But all these support levels, this might indicate a support level, this over here, but these are weak because this continuation. So these are the major support levels on the weekly time frame, but you can, maybe even daily time frame up here. But you know, if we don't look at this on the daily, we look just at this part of on the daily time frame, right? So you got something over here, you got something, you know, zigzagging over here, a little bit up here. Maybe this one over here on the daily time frame, even all the way down towards there. But you cannot go to the 4 hourly time frame and then look like, you know, what's happened over here and then figure out where the support and resistance are. It doesn't work like that way. Bitcoin ima Bayram. When is Bayram actually? March 29, 2025, evening Saturday. 25 next year. It's rough, by the way. New nickname, Captain Horus. Did you talk to Mladen? I hope you did, man. Yeah. Captain Horus, man. Captain Horus. I liked Ralph. I don't know why you changed, man. Everybody knows you as Ralph. Bitcoin will dump back to 60k. So it's bearish or bullish? It's bullish. It's always bullish. It's been bullish for a long time. Nothing has changed. A little bit up, a little bit down. Still consolidating. We're gonna see. I mean, I'm not, you know, extremely there just yet over here. You see right now. Can we go even a little bit lower down here to 63 or something like that? We could that. If you go to the weekly time frame up here, pop 10-20 moving average, you'll see that this midline over here is sitting around something like, you know, 63.3 or something like that. Could we go all the way up there? I think we can. We can even overshoot that. So this move towards the upside is a little bit unsure how this is gonna play out. It can just, you know, get rejected over here. It can just over here, it can reject over here, it can reject somewhere up there, but you know, we're still looking up for rejection, break, and then you know, capitulation down here at the bottom. So you know, there is that. I know, but personal name or public YouTube didn't feel smart. True. Oh, that's your real name. I thought that was your nickname. I thought Ralph was the nickname. Nobody knows what's your, you know, real name or nickname, man. Unless somebody really wants to find out. So maybe if you are, you know, very beautiful woman, people will find out. If you are very, very rich, maybe some guys will find that out. But if you're neither rich nor a beautiful woman, nobody cares, man. I can tell you right now, nobody cares about you. To find out whether that's your real name or not. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I gotta go to work, you know, day job and stuff like that, you know. Still don't have my yacht, so I need to do the regular stuff. Dry powder ready to get a high when Bitcoin is 61.5. Make sure you don't miss it though. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.